The Icardi rumours are confirmed by his agent. Arnautovic could be on his way to China. Barcelona have lost their mind. There's a roundup of the transfer news. And of course, we have today's Friday feels. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers and this is the Daily News. Oh, and very quickly, if you are new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all of the Onefootball content that we are producing on this channel. But let's get into it. First up, and Mauro Icardi could be on the move, as confirmed by his agent and wife, Wanda Icardi. She said in the last few days that Inter Milan are nowhere near offering a satisfactory deal, so they're nowhere near an agreement on a new contract. Now, it seems to me that he's obviously very highly rated. He's the club's captain, he's their talisman, and he's their main goal scorer. So why aren't Inter paying the money for him? In the last few weeks, Inter Milan have been linked with Diego Godin from Atletico Madrid and with Luka Modric. Actually, that rumour was from last summer as well, before he won the Ballon d'Or. So if they're willing to pay huge money for those two stars, which they'll definitely demand, why aren't they willing to shell out for Mauro Icardi? It doesn't really make sense to me, and Wanda's taken this opportunity to let other teams know that her client and husband is available for transfer. She said that the two biggest teams in Spain are very important. There's one big team in France who are really interested in signing him, and there's a big team in England. Now, we can all guess who those are. The two big teams in Spain are obviously Barcelona and Real Madrid. The big team in France is PSG because no one else in the French league could afford him. But the big team in England is Chelsea. Now, alongside Chelsea, both City, United and probably even Liverpool could afford the 100 million price tag. But which one of them can actually attract Icardi to them? At the moment, it seems like Chelsea are the front runners, clearly because they need a new striker and they can offer him loads of game time. Instead of competing with the likes of Salah, Aguero or even Lukaku/Rashford, Icardi would definitely get a run of games in the team at Chelsea. But where do you guys see him going? Will he move to Spain? Will he move to England? Or will he move to France? Maybe he'll even eventually stay in Italy. Of course, let me know in the comments section below how good you think Icardi is and where you think he'll end up going to. Up next, and we have another family affair with Marco Arnautovic, whose brother is also his agent. He's been on TalkSport in England saying that West Ham should accept the offer from an unnamed Chinese club for his brother. Apparently, a £35 million offer has been made for Marco Arnautovic in a deal which would see him make $200k a week over a 4-year contract. And he's asked for it to be accepted. Why? Because, well, Marco Arnautovic obviously wants the big payday. Despite this, though, and the obvious attraction of money to China, this is saying a lot more about West Ham. What has it come to when the biggest player and the star player at West Ham would rather play in China than play with West Ham in the Premier League? Now, that's no offence meant to any of you hammers out there, but why can't you hold on to Marco Arnautovic? Obviously, the money's a big deal, but he's still in a fairly good age. He's 29 years old and could even move to China in like 3 or 4 years. Surely he doesn't need to go now. Let me know what you guys think. Hammers fans, I'm especially looking forward to hearing from you. Should you let Arnautovic go, and who could you buy to replace him? Elsewhere, though, into some more crazy transfer news, and this one I can't quite believe. Barcelona made a £55 million bid for Willian. This was rejected by Chelsea, and now they've come back with that kind of money, plus the offer of Malcolm. What are Barcelona doing? How are they bidding so much money for a 30-year-old? It seems like they're throwing in Malcolm not because they think it will sweeten the deal, but because they also want to get rid of him. And even more ridiculously, how are Chelsea rejecting this offer? Where are you going to get 55 million for a 30-year-old who's not even that consistent and already have a replacement who's 9 years younger lined up? It doesn't make sense that Barcelona are making the offer in the first place, and it doesn't make sense that Chelsea are rejecting it. Things seem to have gone a little bit crazy at Barcelona, and it hasn't exactly helped them on the pitch, as last night they lost in their Copa del Rey first leg tie against Levante 2-1. Now, they weren't playing all the biggest names, and there were a few reserve players out there, which is maybe why they need Willian for the second leg to turn it around. This I just do not understand. So, Barcelona fans, let me know down below, would you actually need Willian? And Chelsea fans, why are you rejecting this kind of money and the offer of a new young player? But moving on to a quick roundup of the rest of the day's transfer news. Michy Batshuayi has been sent back to Chelsea early from his loan spell at Valencia, meaning that the likes of Crystal Palace, Huddersfield and Everton are all interested in taking him on loan until the end of the season. Juan Mata has admitted that with his contract expiring in the summer, he doesn't know where his future lies, with Manchester United yet to offer him a new deal. Jadon Sancho has said that he is happy at Dortmund and wants to stay, despite a reported return to the Premier League, potentially with former club Manchester City. And Liverpool left back Alberto Moreno has said that he doesn't want a new deal at Liverpool and in the summer wants to return to La Liga on a free transfer. And lastly but not least, of course, we come to today's Friday Feels. This is where I give you a little gut prediction about what I think is going to happen over the weekend, and you can leave yours down below. I want to know what you think will happen, whether it's a player, a coach, a manager, a club, a team, a result, anything that could happen over the weekend's football. For me, I think there are two big games over the weekend. Firstly, I think that Real Betis will beat Real Madrid on Sunday night and keep their poor form going. And in the Premier League's big game of the weekend, Tottenham against Manchester United, I think it'll be a very attacking game and it'll end in a 2-2 draw. A point apiece for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and potential Manchester United target Mauricio Pochettino. Of course, let me know down below everything you think on your Friday Feels and all of the news from the daily. Could we see Jadon Sancho returning to the Premier League, and where do you think Mauro Icardi will end up? Don't forget to smash the like button whilst you're down there, and you can also click here to check out all of the other videos we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, have a great weekend and I will see you guys later.